Hello. Welcome, welcome. Hi. Who's here? Yay, we're doing this, finally. Is that you, Marianne, or is that from the other day? Come on in, guys. Throw your name in the chat. Tell us where you are. My lips are so chapped already. We're supposed to get 10 inches of snow here. Not excited. Hi, everybody. Welcome in. I'm in my robe. Very excited. I'm very comfy. I've been cooking all day and doing stuff at the boutique. What's everybody up to? Where is everybody tonight? Hello. Yes, you are seeing me in all of my glory right now. Plug in my phone because it's already almost dead. Hi, everyone. Hi, guys. Hello, everybody. I know I'm actually on time. It's like no one expects that from me. There we go. Hi, everybody. Just lining up a few things here. So I'm ready. Hold on. There we go. Hello, everybody. Welcome in. Like all of a sudden I'm having like a allergy thing. It's crazy. Hi, guys. What's happening? Who's here? Say hi, please, in the chat. Tell us where you are in the world. Gosh, I hope that this time is okay for everybody. I know that we're supposed to have Skincare Sunday on Sunday. My stomach did not agree with that. My stomach had a different idea. I just wanted to feel good for this video because it's like so needed. We need this. Okay. Hello, everybody. Welcome here. Welcome in. It's a place of peace. No crazy anything except me. I get my hot chocolate. I spiked my hot chocolate with a little Kahlua, guys. It's been a long day. I felt like I earned it. I wanted coffee, but I haven't been sleeping for a change. I have to see how I load these. Slides and PDFs. Hi, everybody. Please say hello in the chat. Just getting a little organized here. How do I load the slides from Canva into StreamYard? Hello, everybody. Okay. Hi, guys. Whoops. Hello, everybody. I sure hope people show up tonight. I know Wednesday is like not the greatest day for everyone, but I hope that you guys are all here. Hi, everybody. Let me go on Instagram. Hello. Hi, everybody. We're going to start some skincare over on Instagram. Over on YouTube. Hello. Yeah, it's been like that today. Wow. Hello, everyone. Welcome in. Hi, guys. Come on over to YouTube. We are letting go of our stress. Come join us while we take care of our skin and do some self-care. Hi, Marianne. Marianne, thank you for my eyebrows. My eyebrows thank you. I thank you. My 90s self thanks you. That was so sweet, so unnecessary. You could have totally gone and swapped them. They are so nice at their customer service when you get you got to email them more than once, but then they're great. Are you cooking, Marianne? I've been cooking all day today. Hi, guys. Come on over to YouTube. Let me just add. Hello, everybody. Okay. A little bit more. You like that? A little bit more. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. I feel like blowing my phone up at this point. My God, have you guys ever gotten so many emails in your whole life? It's like every single website I think I've ever been on for more than 5 minutes has sent me stuff. This is the first year we are buying the turkey cooked and stuffing also. I am making the pies though. That's so nice. So we're going to my sister's. It was my holiday but some years it's her holiday because of her husband's family. And we have our stuffing that we like with our turkey and the way that we do like our au jus. So I make a turkey at home. My husband eats it like all week. And then I can use the juice and everything to make my own stuffing because our family likes our stuffing and my sister's husband's family likes their stuffing. So I got to turn this down. We need to be a little bit more mellow tonight. Oh, that is just better. So I made the turkey today, I made the stuffing today, and I still have these spinach pies to make that are so good. Love them. But it's going to be a food fest tomorrow. I'm just like, okay. I'm going to wear something with stretchy jeans. Marianne, do you have a lot of people come in? I'm so sad. I have been wanting to do this video for you guys, and I have been super sick, stomach sick. So it's like I couldn't even function. But today I made up for it. Like right back at it. You're so smart to buy the turkey. I don't know why this doesn't want to load my slides from I think if I download this. Okay. Save. Is this it? This might not be it. Just your daughter and her partner and your grandbaby. That sounds lovely. The more baby time that you can get, the better, right? I can't wait until all of these boys that we have, my whole family, we all have boys, till we finally have some girls that can help us. We just want to put them to work. Oh my goodness. Okay, so it's in my downloads. Okay. Here we go. Yeah. I'm like a regular computer genius right now. This Gen X is making it work. What a long day today. Wow. So we're getting 10 inches of snow, apparently, this weekend. Molly sent me a video today of Wisconsin. It was not promising because we always get the weather like right after she does. Like she'll show me her storm, and then the next day it's our storm. I agree with what you said about all the messages and emails from the companies selling stuff. It has been almost like an assault. Like I've just gotten to the point where I'm not even reading my emails. I literally am just like, this is not healthy for me. Marianne, did you wind up buying the foundation? Because I fell asleep before I could check out with the eyeshadows, and I actually emailed them, and I don't even think that they emailed me back. I was like, I thought my thing went through, and it didn't. Nothing. Let's see if it just comes up with Victoria. There are some sales that are so good. Like Josh's sale is so good right now. I'm like very excited about it. I did not get a response from them. It seems really strange. Oh well. You did not buy any foundations this time. What did you buy? I'm curious to see what everybody's picking up. I'll tell you that I picked up some Bloom Effects. I plan to do my Josh order tonight. And I did an In Beauty order because the 3 items that I really like were like 35% off, and it came with like a cute bag. So that was easy. What else have I bought? I've been really good. Like I haven't bought anything but like skincare and things that I can use. I did, when she gave the first 20 off, buy some stuff from her, but then I didn't know that the 25 was coming, and I think the 25 is going to come back. I want to get my lid lusters up to usable standards again. Some of them, when I opened them to swatch for you guys, it was some of them were like kind of dried out because they're that like really kind of almost wet feeling, like a creamy lid sparkle. Hi everybody, welcome. Well, while we're sitting here, I'm going to show you guys my pick for, I think, the best gift probably any girl or beauty lover or boy, I mean, whoever, anyone who likes to do lymphatic drainage. Now, I purposely today have done literally nothing to my skin. Like, this is just me tired, looking like the real deal. You bought from KJ Asian, you want some phytosurgeons. I have some phytosurgeons here to share also. I might not wait for phytosurgeons because 20% off of $15 doesn't wow me. You know what I mean? I just assume get exactly what I want before it all sells out, because that's what phytosurgeons, that's what happens with them. They're a 2-man show. So while we're sitting here, this is the Maya Sama Gua Sha tool. This is a Bion stone. that heats up and also vibrates. This does LED and LED pulse. My Sama is a small company, like a very small company that is trying to come out and compete with some of these more well-known LED companies, and they are doing discounts like you cannot believe. Now, I have codes for everything. You can just click through on my Shop My. If you want to hear more about my Sama, I would like to direct you guys to Penn Smith Skincare. She has a great relationship with Bev, the owner. She was one of the first people that had ever tried any of the green rooibos products, which is just this amazing antioxidant that is powering up my LED. And this is just a great way like to start things out. I'm just going to take a pump of their oil and just get a little slip on my face. I don't know about you guys, but last night I was just like awake. I don't know what it is. It's like I'm tired during the day, but I'm like a vampire at night. It's crazy. All right, so I put a little bit of this on. I'm going to turn this on. You can see that it's got the LED lights. And then if you press this again, she believes and has researched that the pulsing light is actually better than just the light alone. But you can do either one. And the greatest thing about this stone is like, this is like when you get like a hot rock massage, this will heat up. So on the display here, you've got the different vibration levels and it shows you how much battery you have. And it says IR. So this does have the near red and infrared light. And I've really just been keeping it on one because my whole thing with lymphatic drainage is that it should be really gentle. In fact, before I start, I just kind of tap, kind of wake things up a little bit. What did you get from KJH? I haven't tried any of her stuff. And tell me what you're looking at Phytosurgeons. I'm going to do a makeup video this weekend with Esam and Phytosurgeons. But I just want to kind of deal with this stuff. Like I didn't put any eye patches on today or anything. I just like started cooking, started taking photos at the store and doing all that. So just kind of opening things up. They say that if you have swollen glands of any kind or any kind of possible illness, you should not be doing this. You have to get here. And usually it's like 15 times, and I'm just patting, like literally patting, like you shouldn't hurt. It should feel very gentle. And then you want to get here because you've got things that will drain here, right where your arm and your armpit meet. This is where it's all going to drain to. I'm dying to hear what you bought, Marianne. Okay. See, it goes really high. I don't know who would want to vibrate like that. Like I just like it warm. You got eyebrow gel and blush stick. So, you already got them? Wow. Where do you get the KJH from? Is she direct to consumer? And whose eyebrow gel did you get? Is it hers? I think I saw her on Los Angeles. Her blush stick, is that the one that Rebecca looked at that could go on your lips, but not really, not unless you like a really matte lip? I'm doing this really gently. I just tried a new eyebrow gel from Esom, and I'm so impressed with it. I love the little wand. I'm going to share that with you guys this week. Yes, and yes, the eyebrow gel is hers. Wow. Direct to consumer. I wonder if she's going to be in Sephora ever. I'm sure she will. Like, she's got like a little name for herself since COVID. She was like one of the first people to start doing these like unedited videos, which I have to say I enjoy very much. This is so great for just like getting that like bloated feeling that you have when you wake up in the morning. She's been laying down, sometimes more on one side than the other. I just like sit here with my coffee, and like if I sleep wrong, this warms up and it just feels like amazing back here. Let me pull this up. Here we go. There we go. Okay, so right now, see, she's got lots of different LED devices. Now, I have the current body, face, and neck, but I know that hers is really good. And this is all the skincare that they sent to me. The oil is the one that I'm using now. And it's one of those antioxidants that's really amazing. And she found a way to like harness it without, you know, killing all of the goodness. Let me... So I bought it with the actual oil. And this $69. If you spend $100, so if you get the oil, you save 30%. So let's see. I think yeah. The hand I just got, I'll show that to you guys. So I know we've talked a little bit about it, but I have really bad arthritis, as you can see on this finger right now. And they just came out with an LED glove. And my integrative medicine doctor was talking to me about this. I have been using my neck and deck on my hand to test out the red light therapy. The thing that's really nice about this is if you're prone to hyperpigmentation or you're getting any kind of spots on your hands, you can choose to use either infrared, near infrared, or you can go red and near infrared, or near infrared, so that it's more inclusive to every skin tone. But I am really excited to be using this. You put it on, your hand. This part of it charges. And then inside are all of the lights. And this is going to be so awesome for my arthritis. Like, I just cannot wait to use this on a regular basis. It goes on for 10 minutes and turns off. You're supposed to use it 3 to 5 times a week. Obviously, it's great for anti-aging. They say that, you know, everybody can tell how old you are when they look at your hands. But for me, it's more about inflammation and kind of controlling the inflammation. So really, really excited to be using this. And I will report my success story, because I know it's going to be great. Another yes to Sephora. You think sometime in February. Announced for sure? They are just bringing in all makeup artists. Isn't it interesting? I want to find, here's the gua sha. So here they have the gua sha tool for $69. See, I want her that pulse light therapy panel. So I think it will help a lot. And I want to try the LED growth comb. Now all of her skincare is on sale too. And I have to say, it is unlike anything else that I've ever used. I have been using the serum and the toner for LED, and I'm enjoying it. It's really interesting that they're bringing in so many people that do makeup. We had Hung Van Gogh, Mary Phillips, obviously Mario, Charlotte. I'm trying to think. It's been very interesting watching what everybody's been saying post the Sephora sale. And the truth is, it's not the best deal anymore at all. Every brand that I've seen, minimum is giving 20%. And so if you're not Rouge, you're not getting 20% anyway. And I always feel like the brand gets more money. It's more fresh if it's coming straight from them, I feel like. It hasn't been sitting in a warehouse somewhere. I don't know. I think it's kind of the way to go. And most of the websites on your first purchase, they give you like at least 10, 15, sometimes 20% off on your first purchase. Oh, this feels so good. I already feel like I'm less puffy. Much less puffy. If I don't have time to do the zip, this is just a great way to like get things moving. And the warmth is so nice. And you really can be very, very gentle with this. You don't have to go crazy with the vibration. Sounds like it's raining. Okay. So that is the My Sama Gua Sha tool. I recommend the oil with this because it's got a very nice slip, but you really could use any oil that's not like a dry oil. You really want something that's going to give you a real easy glide so that you're not pulling on the skin. The other thing that you can do is you can go manual, and this is from Nurse Jamie. Hold this down. This is the tourmaline roller, and you can very gently get a little circulation going, and you can depuff this way and kind of just get some blood flowing to the face. See, this is much cooler, so like under the eyes, it like feels like it's cooling, which I love. I just show you guys my ice globes. I pulled them out of the freezer. I need to get one of those little fridges that people have in their bathroom. Maybe my son might have one from the dorms. I'll have to go look. Anyway, love this tool. And then my last tool, I think my son stole. Let me ask him if he could bring it to me. Somebody else is here right now. I feel bad, you guys. I feel so sad that this is happening. Like, I want to wait to do this video when people are here. It's so weird. I wonder if there's like another live right now. I wonder if Sophia's live. I don't know. Hello, everybody. Okay, so we are talking all things skincare today. And when I do my Sunday skincare, it's all based on, I would say, like taking care of myself and being really conscious that I'm taking care of myself. I know that a lot of us are heading into this holiday and everybody's supposed to be so happy, and it is for some people. And for some people, it is just awful. And there are so many things that you have to navigate when you're seeing family. There may be somebody who you argue with. There may be some people in the family that don't speak to each other. There might be somebody that doesn't agree with your point of view. There might be political arguments going on. There could be like any number of things, and people can get really, really tense during the holiday time. And I have found through all of just pretty much when I started caring about my skin and stopped going in the sun and all that kind of stuff, this became my place of peace. This became that thing that I could do on Sunday that wasn't the Sunday blahs and the Sunday yucks. And it was just time for me. And I would usually just like take my time in my robe or, with sweats on. Obviously, normally I'm not wearing like a tank top, but like I figured I wouldn't flash you guys. And I like to just take some time to deal with all the things that we're dealing with. So I just used oil on my face. This has to come off in order for me to do what I want to do next. When you use the zip or any kind of like microcurrent or nanocurrent, you can't have any oils on your face because it blocks. Uh-oh. My son. I just want to show it. He was borrowing my Skin Gem. It's great for headaches. I'm just using my Bioderma and my Shiseido cotton, which I did not repurchase from the Sephora sale because I saw that they have it on Amazon. Just get it delivered. But you want to get all of the oil off so that you get the full effect of. Thank you. I just want to show it and then you can have it. So this is the Skin Gem. These roll. This is great for headaches, like back in here because it's cold. I'll keep this like next to ice. And you can use it also for molding different parts of the face. There we go. Thanks, honey. Okay. Now that we have all the oil off, I'm going to grab my zip stuff. And I wish Kelly was here because Kelly sent me the gel that she wasn't using, which was so nice. You have to use a conductive gel with these. There are lots of different ones on the market. You don't have to get theirs. I like theirs, the golden one, because I like the ingredient deck that they're using. You can also use any water-based serums. You don't want to have anything with oil. So typically what I'll do is I'll pull out, I've got all my skincare like in a big container here. Not where it normally is. We're all like creatures of habit. The one thing that I can't find. This is so weird. Well, I have another one over here. This is so weird. I have to grab it out of my bathroom. I thought I put everything in. Okay, well, let me grab it. So weird. I put all of my skincare literally in this big giant container that's like this big. And I want to show this to you guys. Is my second one over here? Let me grab it from the bathroom. Okay, now I'm thinking that I'm crazy. All right. I'm sure it will turn up when I'm going through here. Strange. Okay. Well, it's the Prequel. It's a water-based serum. And then another one that I can use is this needleless serum from Dermatology, or the Hydration Booster times 10. I'm just going to open this because this is a fresh one. And you guys, this video is not sponsored. This is like all the stuff that I really use in real life as a real person with real skin issues. There's so much that I've been reading lately that skincare is going in lots of different directions, but I'm going to talk more about that. So I'm just going to take a little bit of this. It's like a hyaluronic acid. And it's nice like in the morning. Kind of press it in. Hello, Maria. Hi, Sylvia. Yes, I am feeling like myself again. Oh, have a happy Thanksgiving. I look forward to reading my email real soon. Although we were just talking about how our email is like a disaster right now. It's just a lot of offense. So this is the golden gel, and this is the one that has a lot of the what I would consider to be like anti-aging ingredients. And you really want to be generous with this stuff. And you have to go down the neck. You never want to go here where like your thyroid is with the zip, but I find right here, I need a little extra, and up here, I tend to get a pull. And you can kind of feel when you're doing this, it starts to feel too prickly. You know you need a little bit more conductive gel. So Maria, how is the baby doing? Tell us. Do we have any new pictures? I have not been online because I've had the stomach flu or food poisoning. We're not sure. Okay, so the zip, I'm sure you guys have seen. There's an app, and it connects just with your phone. And Melanie, the creator, comes up with all of these different routines that you can do, and you sync this with your phone to here. Annie is doing really good. She's very bouncy. Oh, will you take some video? I want to see. Usually I'll start out with the lymphatic drainage. If I am pressed for time, this already has the lift on it, which is like a do whatever you want kind of program. The one that I've really been enjoying lately is the jowls, because that's like a big concern of mine. There's one for pimples. There's one for lips. You can use the sculpting one. Instant facelift. Who doesn't want that? You can pick from all of these. And each one of them tells you how many minutes are on there, and then she does it with you. So it's like you can't really screw it up. It's like having your own instructor every time. Obviously, you don't have to watch her. Like I'll usually watch videos while I'm zipping because I like to do something where I don't need my hands because I tend to like switch back and forth. So I'm going to just put this on. I'm just going to do the regular lift that's on here that's already programmed. I usually put a little bit of the gel on here just to get slip started. And I like to start here and I just wait for the vibration. And I'm just kind of repeating again this whole idea that I'm trying to like depuff. So Annie is bouncy. Is she still hanging with the girls, and are they being very protective of her still? I like to pull up on my eye. And I know Melanie talks about like really getting on the outside of your face because this is where the muscles are that pull everything up. She always says, like, if you can start with this, you're pretty much good to go. And then you can kind of decide what you want. And what I want is my cheeks to have some volume again that isn't down. Like, I like it to be more up. So I kind of work like that. And I'm always kind of pulling up. We have to put her in with both boys as well now, so they're all together. She really loves the boys. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Do they all protect her? It's got to be so interesting. My husband and I were just watching, the guy that's on YouTube that sings to all of the animals. He like brings his guitar and he like sings to elephants and tigers and all these different animals. And he was singing to the elephants, and there was a baby elephant, and you could see that they were all protecting the baby. Like they kept moving so that the baby was always kind of covered between two people, even when the baby went the other way. When you hear the beep, you're going to go to the other side. Now, this zip, the halo, is the second one. I had a lot of problems with my first one. I must have had like 4 of them. They kept breaking, and I just sort of gave up. And then I want to say like a year ago, Penn Smith did a thing where it was, if you were too busy during Black Friday, I got you the Black Friday deals again. And I was like, should I do it? And I had like my cart ready to go. You know how you have like carts in all the different places so that you just can go stare at your carts? Well, that's what I do. I go see how many carts I have and which cart I really want to check out on. And I had this in the cart, and I must have pushed something and it ordered it. And I was like, okay. And it was a great discount. I mean, these are like never on sale. So I was excited. And it came, and this device is really, first of all, you don't have to charge it as much. It's lighter weight. There's more programs now. I feel like they've ironed out a lot of the bugs from the initial launch. When the boys get the zoomies, she chases after them. She's really fast. Oh my gosh. Isn't it funny how like all of a sudden this little new personality just arrives and like the whole vibe changes? I remember when my sister had my nephew. I'm sure this is like not a good analogy, but my dad was like, well, we've got another one that's just automatically in the club. Like, here we are, automatically in the club. Okay, and obviously I could do more. I want to show you the jowls one just because this is the bane of my existence. Let me go to jowls. So now I'm press the button. And when you hear those beeps, you know that the program is here. And then she will start talking you through exactly what to do. But since I already know this because I've done it like 100 times, 3 times you're going to go very, very fast right here. And you're kind of rolling these underneath the bone. When you feel the vibration, you pull up again. With the zip, I have to do one side of my face at a time. Otherwise, it gets zingy. Yeah. You have to keep putting the gel on. Maybe that's like a smart way to not waste gel. After the third one, you're going to move up a little bit. This is only a 3-minute treatment. It's pretty quick. And then up a little bit further, so you're a little bit on a diagonal. And then she says, you don't want to spend a lot of time getting here. Now I can feel that we're revving up. Now this is going to be 2 times as strong. I'm going to hold. Again, and you have to roll like underneath. But wait till you see the difference. And a third time. And one last one. Now we're going to start on the other side. And it knows when you start. It can sense it. So now I'm going on this side. This is my worst side because I sleep on it. I think this is such a bad night for people. Maybe I should do this on Friday. We should just hang out tonight. Do you have the zoomies on your video? I've started using Trent and Owen again. I started with the 0.25 and did that for a while and got up to every day. And now I just started the 0.5. I really wanted to do it before the weather changed, but we're about to get 10 inches of snow. In fact, I just rescheduled my son's flight. He's going to leave a day early. They're already talking about canceling flights and closing the airport. So we have to take some videos from a distance. I need to be better prepared so that I can take better ones. You know what? I just figure whatever you can get on your phone is probably like the best. My videos that I make on my phone now are really good. Like when you're panning things and moving around, even if you're kind of like being jerky, it's not. It's so interesting to me. Once again, Kelly, thank you for the gel. She sent me this silver gel also, which is more for glow. And then there's a very like low end version that's just conductive gel. But you can buy that on Amazon. You don't have to, unless you really like want like the skincare benefits. You really just don't need to spend money on their gel if you can get one that is conductive and will work with nanocurrent and microcurrent. So the nice thing about the zip is that it's both in the device. So you're getting that like immediate effect, and you're also getting long-term. Usually what I do is I will leave this on after I zip, and I'll put my eye patches on then and kind of walk around and do other stuff, figure out what I'm wearing in the morning, just to get like a little extra benefit out of it. I just cleaned up with the Bioderma just to get that off of my face. You can even use really cheap gels like they use for ultrasounds. Yeah. I mean, there's tons of them on Amazon. They just have to be conductive gels. That's it. It reminds me of like Polaroid cameras. When you used to take Polaroids, the cameras were super cheap. And the pictures were like $1 a picture. Like even like, I don't know, 25 years ago, like when I was teaching, like when we would have parent night, you know, like right away. This is like when you had to go get your film developed at a place, like you brought your actual film and you didn't know what you were going to get. And I just took Polaroids of the kids so that their pictures could be up, you know, in the classroom and stuff. It was $1 a picture back then on my teacher's salary. Nice. Okay. Another great thing to think about for right now is the Dermaflash. This is my second one. I bought this one I think this is 2 years now for Black Friday. I weirdly needed one like right around that time. It was like kind of dying. You just click off one of the blades. They say to use a fresh blade every time. That is up to you. I tend to, if I'm really going in and I haven't done this in a while, like right now, because I was sick and everything, I probably won't use this one again, but it really just depends on what it feels like when I'm finished. They give you some prep, like gels and stuff. Dermaflash really interests you. Never tried it before. It's just like shaving your face, except I think it's gentler, and I think you can get a better angle on the hairs. Like you can really see what's going on. So the Dermaflash charges like upside down, and this will light up so that you know that it's charging up. And then the blades you do separately. And this is totally on sale right now. There's a link in my shop for it. There's a rose gold one right now that comes with like a set of blades. The blades are 30% off right now on the website, and I think that's awesome. I bought mine there, actually. I used to buy them at the Sephora sale, but no longer. Okay, what I'm going to say is when you start to go in and do this, two things. One, you got to like protect your eyebrows, okay? You have to protect them because they're your friends. If you are somebody with extremely oily skin, I recommend putting their prep on and letting it kind of, it almost makes that top layer of skin feel more dry. And I feel like it's too drying for me, but it didn't used to be. So this is like a me problem. So you do you. You can use the gel, don't use the gel. I find that my own skincare is fantastic. The one thing that I do recommend is that you clean off the blade. If you are reusing it, use something like the hypochlorous acid that's in the spray from Tower 28, or you can just buy it on Amazon for cheap. Really like an inexpensive item. And this is the serum one, and it takes away redness. If you're acne prone, after you do something like this, it makes the skin, it's like an antiseptic, you know, it's like making it disease-free, germ-free, I guess. So there's two different speeds, and you can hear it. I usually go on the double. I start on one side. Now I've got a mirror right here. I don't recommend using a regular mirror. I recommend turning it so that you have a bigger reflection so you can like really see those hairs. And what I do is I start in one place, and I'm kind of holding my skin so that it's not wrinkly. I'm going to go back the other way. You'll be able to hear what's happening. Now, I always hate those hairs where like all of a sudden you look over here and you have like a hair that's like super like, whoa, like you're not a goat and you're not a grandma. Well, maybe you are a grandma, but maybe you don't want to look like a grandma. So I like to get this edge taken care of. And then like, I don't go all the way down the neck until the end because I feel like it dulls my blade. And I'm always holding my skin so that it's not dragging. And you'll start to see You'll start to see the hairs on here. And if you put the stuff on your face that they give you, you'll actually see like the hair coming off. For me, I still have like hydration in my skin. And you really want to go on an angle. When you get to an area that has like a lot of sun damage, it'll sound different. I like to go all the way to the ear and then into the upper lip. Now I'm sensitive like right in here, so I don't do it there at all. And you can go up near the eye, but I really wouldn't go past about here. It's just too delicate of an area. And basically, you'll be able to hear when there's still hair coming. I know they say, like one direction. I think an angle both ways does a better job, at least for me. And you'll hear it. In an area like that, you can kind of take a smaller swipe. It's a very simple thing to do, but the difference in how your makeup lays down and in how it feels when you're done is like night and day. And I feel like I don't get the irritation that you can get from a razor. I just think they have kind of perfected this. Now, when it comes to the forehead, I like to go down so that I can control. Let me move my hot chocolates. This is very dangerous. I'm going to start kind of like in the middle. And I'm going to not go anywhere near my brows. Also, I am wearing a headband. These are from Amazon, you guys. They're like terry cloth. I love these for sleeping also because if any of your skincare tends to migrate at night, this will make it so that you don't ruin your hair, which is a nice feature. So I'm getting awfully close to my brows. At the beginning, when you're not used to how this goes, I would guard those little babies because you don't want to do the wrong swipe. This is definitely an area for me over here where I see a lot of texture. And you'll see like the hair will just start like coming down like it just did. And it's not just hair. This is all the dead skin at the top. And as you get older, your skin is producing less collagen, less elastin, and it's not turning over as quickly as it used to. And for somebody who likes their serums to really penetrate, wants to get their money out of their skincare, this to me is a must. Now I'm holding my eyebrow here. I'm going to tell you a little secret. They tell you not to do your nose. I am somebody that has pores on my nose. I do this very gently just to kind of open that up because the next thing that I'm going to do is a mask. And I want it to penetrate. all of these pores that I see. So that just opened it up. Then I do like a little sweep. Don't forget your neck, guys. And then just kind of feel around. I like to definitely get right up to the lip. Okay, now I'm going to do the neck. And this is where I feel like the blade needs to be sharp and new. And because your neck, I'm going fast here. Usually I go a lot slower. Now I've dermaflashed like down to like here before, not regularly. But I look underneath and see like, do I have like a weird hair growing? I'm checking all the angles. Okay. So once this is done, your skin feels like literally like a little baby's little tush. I mean, it is just amazing. And when all of that is gone, it's the best. Now, whoa. I just stepped on the phone cord. That was not smart. Okay. Let me put the Dermaflash over here. The first mask, the first product that Josh Rosebrook ever came out with was his cacao antioxidant mask. He was a hairdresser, is a skin person. And he started making things for himself, and he would occasionally share it with like a few of his clients. First of all, this smells like you're at Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. It is the most delicious, like cocoa for real scent. Now, I like to get every drop of it, and there's a bunch of it on the label. The first thing that I do before I do any of his skincare is I always use the mist. This is the Hydrating Accelerator. I feel like this is one of the products that put him on the map. I am going to rub this on. It's like pudding. If yours dries out, it's fine. It happens. Air gets in there. I'm not going to go all the way down today just because I'm wearing my white robe. But I always avoid right here. It's good to have a little Q-tip. Any areas that you're super sensitive, just take it off. And then I go like extra on the nose because my pores here are just bleh. I have one up here that's like one of those ones that never really healed right. I don't put this around my eyes, but everywhere else is fair game. What this mask does, a couple things. You're going to get a nice cleanse out of it. I'm going to have to go wash my hands off in a second. You're going to get blood flow going. You're going to make everybody in your house crack up looking at you because you look like you fell into like a bottle of chocolate. But this mask for me is like the start of the change that I'm doing with my skin, like the good things that I am doing to bring blood flow to the face, to get some of those impurities out. And I'm going to show you after I go wash this off really quick. I'm going to leave this on. Also, I mist several times when I'm using this. The mist acts like a little taxi driver that's taking all of the goodness into your skin. And you can really feel that this is going to, I don't know, be very magical because of the chocolate smell. Let me go wash this off. I will be back in 1 second. Okay. I love this. This to me is the start of things changing. It's like the catalyst. It's the one that starts the whole show going here. Let me show you guys. I have to remove this. So Josh is two things that I really love. He's an educator. Everything that he does has to do with teaching you what it is that everything is doing. He has a treasure trove on his website of every ingredient that's in every single product that he has and what it does for the skin. Hi, Felice. Are you feeling better? I hope you're feeling better. She's been sick. I've been sick. Okay. I'm glad you're here. His website is a place to read articles, to take a look at research, to learn about skin and skincare. And the one thing that I will say is that I have been using Josh Rosebrook's product for over 10 years. That's a long time. And you're so influenced to try all of these new things. This comes out, that comes out. There's a new ingredient, the new buzzy word. Nope, sick as a dog. Oh, hi, Molly. You dropped the kids off at the bar. Now you're with the dogs. We're getting your snowstorm and Ryan has to leave early now. Molly sent me a nice video this morning of a completely whiteout condition on her way to work. At least you're not cooking. I've been cooking all day. All day. It's nice to see you guys though. Felice, I hope that you're like comfy and in your bed with your phone and you're just nice and relaxed. But your kids are back, which is nice. So Josh is an educator, and even though he was part of, your kids are getting ready to go out. So Well, go out, go to bed. It's the same thing, right? I don't know how we did this for so long. I really just don't. People don't feel the same way they do, I think, anymore about not going somewhere. Do you guys like the comments on the side? Because I really do. I really like it. Okay. So I think that skincare is getting less complicated. Josh has always done two things. He's always educated. He's always cared a lot about research. And he does his due diligence. He is a all in ingredients, skin, looking at things that are biomimetic so that there's a plant alternative that you can use on this, with the skin. But he takes the best of science and nature. I think people were when we went through that whole clean beauty thing, he was worried about sustainability, and he does love his ingredients, and he likes to know that they're sourced properly from a place that is taking care of their land in the right way. You've been cooking all day, me too. I made a turkey today. I'm on stuffing, and I still have to make spinach pies. You've been cooking all day. Wyatt's flight was 6 hours late. I'm going to take cold meds and go to bed shortly. Felice, I hope that you feel better. I know it's not fun. Brian's going to leave early because we're getting 10 inches of snow this weekend. If you haven't turned on the news, like my mom told me. Okay, so he's always taken science and he's always taken nature very, very seriously. He's also been part of the sustainability in his things that he's using in the ingredients that are going into this different, these little gifts that he's given to us. But the thing that's really incredible is that he doesn't put out products on a schedule. You're not going to get a holiday release from him. You're not going to get a spring collection. You're going to get a product when he is ready to present a new one because he's done the research, he's tried it, he's tested it. He is very, very much into that science and nature coming together, not mistaken as green beauty, although I would, in a very nice way, say that there are incredible botanicals in here that he has used. But I really feel like he's honed in on the science. He's kind of simplified how we look at skincare in general. And I'm not telling everybody to have a 20-step program or whatever. If you want to be crazy like me, you can have 1,000 products, or you can have a very pared down, very simple skincare program. I also have things here of lots of different prices. The one thing that I want to tell you straight away is that once a year, Josh does a huge sale, and it is right now. And I know you don't want to hear that because you're really sick of all the sales. However, it's a 25% discount. Plus, I have been buying all of my things from his website for a long time because he's got an amazing rewards program where you can take actual money off of the products that you're buying. So even though you're not getting them at a discount, you kind of are. And I also like to buy direct from him because he's a small business. You guys know I'm only talking about small businesses right now. And when I say small, I mean like, he's got a team, and he's definitely in some places. You can find him now at Credo. He was at Detox Market. There's some other places that he'll pop up. I think he was at Ulta for a while. I'm not sure if he's still there. You can find him on a lot of the more green side of beauty type of websites. But these products, I really do enjoy ordering from him. Right now, he's doing 25% plus you get a bottle of his retinoid that we'll talk about. And if you spend, I think that's for 125. If you spend 250, you're going to get a mystery bag of full-size products worth more than another 250. So you're getting 500 and something dollars worth of product for the 250. It's a big sale. It's a big deal. And that is why I'm doing it now, because I really want people to be able to take advantage of it if they want to try something. Don't go crazy. You don't have to go all in. I definitely think that the Hydrating Accelerator is a game changer. When you are using something as a vehicle to get it into your skin, or you need a refresh, or you want your products to really do what they're supposed to do, it's a really, really nice step. This comes in a lot of different sizes. They have one that you can take on an airplane that I love. And it's an amazing, amazing product. And I love the fact that instead of being water-based, it's an aloe base. Aloe is like that first ingredient. Everything is labeled very, very clearly so that you know exactly what you are putting on your skin, which I think is fantastic. Okay. I don't know how this jumped slides already, but so the first step is cleanse, and we didn't get a chance to do the cleanse together. So he's got two different cleansers. We have one that's a balm cleanse, and this would be like to emulsify and get all of your makeup and sunscreen off of your face. Then he's got the complete moisture cleanse. This will actually clean your skin. So you've got that balmy texture, and it kind of turns into like almost like a milk. And then this is just something that won't strip. It's very gentle. It does what it's supposed to do, and it leaves your acid mantle intact, which is your barrier, and you need it, and it's great. So cleansing is the first thing, morning and night. Everybody's going to need to do that regardless of how you do it. I have several different cleansers here that you can pick from. Prequel has glycerin as the main ingredient. This is super gentle. I keep this in my shower. I wash myself with it. I use it with the Petal Polish, which is an enzymatic exfoliant from Bloom Effects. I put this on my body first, and then I go in with the cleanser. So I feel like it's like kind of taking off that initial skin. And then I'm going in with this really nice glycerin-based product. This now also comes in two other varieties. There's a salicylic acid one. Like I bought that for my son. If you have anybody who's got KP or back knee or any kind of, places on the body that are breaking out, the one with salicylic acid is great. There's also a new one that I am going to try that I am ordering. Their website is 20% off right now. They have one with glycolic now. So I want to see what that's going to do. Now I'm already using an enzymatic, so I'm a little bit nervous about doing both. I want to kind of see what I think. I'm not going to give you guys my opinion on that, but I will tell you that this is glycerin. It's got oat. It's got aloe. It's soothing. It doesn't strip your skin. It's cheap, and it lasts forever. So huge props for that one. I am just getting to know the Green Rooibos Gel Balm Cleanser. This is the one from My Sama. This ingredient is very intriguing to me. I love the fact that it's an antioxidant. It's supposed to really boost my LED that I'm doing. And having extra protection on your skin is always a good thing. So I love it. You've been cooking all day. Okay, I saw that one. What other cleansers do I have in here? Oh, here's one that I've been using for years, and I know she has a sale right now too. This comes in 2 sizes, so you don't have to buy the super expensive one, but the nice bottle is kind of nice to have. The other one is great for travel because it's like a little squeezy tube, but this is the Regenerating Cleanser from Tata Harper. This is a very gentle exfoliant, and it's got the hydroxy acids that are in here are the beta hydroxys. And this will be really good for clearing up skin that's congested. I like this in the morning because it's got that little teeny bit of texture in it. And I feel like it takes off whatever I've had on at night. Now that I'm using tretinoin again and I'm sloughing skin, I really kind of want like that little extra something something. This is a morning delight for me, and it's a treat to use it. I really, really like it. There's also an oil cleanser now from Prequel, and I think they even have like a third one. I do. I think that. So I know that there's a cleanser from In Beauty that I have not tried. I think, Victoria Beckham. This is my once or twice a week. Her oil cleanser is an oil cleanser. I love it. It's great. Josh has a great one. This is kind of magical. This is a nighttime that you do with lactic acid. And if you are somebody that likes to do that peel, but maybe not the full peel, kind of, really going in, this kind of renews my skin like midweek when I'm kind of getting to the point where like, I know I'm kind of needing to dermaflash soon. This will kind of take you back a little bit and give you some fresh skin. So you have lots of different price points here and lots of different use cases. I do think that this in particular is better for skin that is a little bit more oily. I had my son try it and he liked it a lot. He wouldn't tell you that, but I'm telling you that. I think that's it for cleansers for me. Okay, this has sat long enough. I'm going to go rinse this off and we're going to do the next one. I'm going to do an exfoliating mask next. If you're masking with me right now, even if you're not, if you pretend like you were masking right now, what mask would you be using? What have you tried? I am missing one mask that I like to use. And I think I ordered it already. Bloom Effects had a 35% off, and I have the code, so I will share that with you. What else? All right, let me go wash this off, and I'll be back in 2 seconds. Bathroom break for whoever. Yeah, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm going to give myself a spray. Okay, the next mask that I do is from Josh. Okay. Sorry, guys. Okay. I have a lot of these little scoops that I clean off with Purell so that I can go in and grab my product. This is the Active Enzyme Exfoliator. It's like a brown color, and this is 2 kinds of exfoliating, and you don't have to use both kinds, but you can. It's got an enzyme, so it will do an enzymatic exfoliation. I'm going to add a little spray to here. I spread it on my skin. I kind of pat it in because it's a little bit sticky. And what this does is 2 things. It's going to take the skin that you need to slough off and give you a nice exfoliation. There's also a little bit of grit that you'll feel. And the grit are these rounded walnut shells. And you're not thinking about like those old scratchy, I can't even remember what it was called now. That was like a peach kind of a color. And we used to like wash our faces with it, and it would scratch our faces off. That's not this. This gives you the option to do some really gentle rubbing motions at the end just to help you purge that skin that's already done its job and needs to move on and give you some fresh skin up at the top. So this is a really great thing to do right after the cacao. And you'll notice that my skin is more pink right now than it was. That is because the blood flow has started to really activate in my face. And you want that. You want to like wake your skin up and get everything moving. I am so sticky. I wish I had like a little sink here. Probably should have done this on my phone. Okay. All right, so we're past cleanse. He has a toner, and that we'll get to that. I want to just okay. It's the Daily Acid Toner. It's a liquid. We will be using this next. But this is what you would use on a day-to-day basis to exfoliate your skin. And it's also going to balance the pH in your skin, and it will be where it needs to be to receive the rest of the skincare that you're going to be getting. It's going to give you support, elasticity, luminosity, hydration. It's all the good things, and it helps the other ingredients to go in to the skin. Okay, so we did the Purify stuff. That's the cacao mask. And you're going to do this. I do it weekly. If you're very, very congested, you can also spot like if I have like a couple pores or something that's bothering me, or like something in my skin that I want to have come out, I'll put a little of it on like while I'm sitting. I don't have to do like a whole face to get something out of it. But if you want to clear things up and get things moving, this is the mask that you're looking for. Plus, it smells delicious. Hydrating, we've got lots of different things that we're going to be talking about. I'm going to hold off on that for a minute. He thinks about activating, which we're going to talk about. We'll get there. Protecting the skin. So it's not like a huge, crazy 25-step thing. I mean, he's talking about cleansing and toning your skin. And I don't know why these aren't in order. Purifying, hydrating, activating, and then protecting. And guess what the number one protection thing is? Sunscreen. And he's got two of them. One is just the color of the sunscreen, which just looks like a white when it first starts to go on. And the other one is a tint sunscreen. I have found for me that I do better when there isn't a tint in my sunscreens. I think it's different for everybody. So it's one of those ones that you can think about. What masks do you guys do? What are you guys doing to exfoliate? Is anybody else doing any kind of dermaplaning or dermaflashing? Are you shaving your face? Anybody? Anybody still here? This is so good. This is just sort of like a time for me to reset. And I feel like I can go into the week feeling a whole lot better than I did when I have a case of the Sunday night blues that never go away. Especially when I was teaching, it was like having it all over again, but this time from the other side of it, being at work. Most kids were off though this week, which has been really nice having my son at home. And he's graduating in December, a semester early. He sent all of his law school applications out this week while he's been home. So that's really good. It's a weird time, the holidays. It's like you think about this all year long. And, the whole Black Friday thing this year has been, I think it's at like a new level. I thought it was at a new level before it was at this level, but now I feel like we're on overdrive. And I feel like it's been Black November. I mean, I can remember when Black Friday was like stampedes. Yeah, Ryan. I know. I'm so excited. He's going to go to Japan. It's going to be really nice for him. And we were supposed to go to Jamaica. And obviously we cannot go. They are dealing with a lot, including getting water and electricity back to the island, to the part of it that was damaged. And the really sad thing about it is the beach area that we go to, for whatever reason, it took less of a hit. But all of the countryside, like where everybody lives who works where we go, those were places that were completely flattened. I mean, it looks like a nuclear bomb went off. There's not a leaf on a tree. Every house is gone. People have no water, no power, no shelter, no access to things. It's been really bad. And now they're starting to get, from the standing water and the animals and all that kind of stuff, people are starting to get sick. Some people have passed away from it. it's just not a place for us to be right now. So we're supporting in the way that we can. But it's interesting because a lot of them are saying, please come, we need you, we need your tourism dollars. But at the same time, it's hard to sit on a beach and drink, whatever foo-foo, fruity, blended drink that you want to have, sitting on a lounge chair, looking at the beautiful water and thinking about the people that have nothing right now. Like that would not be relaxing for me. I would have to be able to like go and help people and do things. And we really can't do that health wise. So we're supporting the way that we can monetarily, but I don't want people to forget. It's like we always move on to the next thing. And I'm not ready to move on from this yet. So while I'm exfoliating, I like to spray it. Again, I think it's like it helps in the delivery. It feels good. And you'll be able to feel like the tackiness starts to kind of dissipate as it is penetrating. So, have you guys ever gone all in on a skincare line? Besides Felice, because we know she likes to do the whole thing, only from one brand at a time. But I have never gone all in on a skincare line until I found Josh's. By the way, if this is still available, this Tatcha lip mask with the little tiny gold flecks in it is a little slice of heaven. I really am enjoying it. I love that it comes with the little scooper that fits in the lid. They do have like a normal one. It's not like it's super gold and, why am I dropping everything tonight? Do you ever feel like you're getting in your own way? That's how I feel tonight. But this was, I don't know if it's on their website, but the gold was their holiday mask. And this is a nice one. It's very cushiony. Feels really good. You have the gold Tatcha lip mask. It's so pretty. It really is. And it feels amazing. I wonder if it's still available. Yeah, it's 25% off on their website. Discount code CYBER25 gets you 25% off on Tatcha. There is a link in my Shop My directly to it. I just saw that La Mer is coming out with 2 more colors of their lippy thing. And they're giving away like a huge gift of like full-size products. They must not be doing well because I've never seen them do anything like that before. Gosh, the whole world's on sale right now. You could just go insane. You can't say to yourself, oh my gosh, it's on sale. I have to get it. Oh my gosh, it's on sale. I have to get it. Everything's on sale. Like literally everything. There's not one thing that's not on sale right now. Oh, you feel like you should get backups? Honestly, I hope they come out with it permanently, but who knows? I mean, it's so much nicer to look at than just the plain one, but I feel the same way about the YSL lip. Which one do you like better, Molly? Do you like the rose one or the nude? Because there's the 2 colors. Those are nice too. Nice and thick. And then my favorite other lip mask that's by my bed is the Lawless one. It's really, I wake up and I can still feel that it's on, one of those kind of lip masks. And my lips are so dry all the time. winter is going to be a super big blast. But my really not glamorous but fantastic find of the year is the Dr. Dan's Corda I get these from Amazon, and I like the pots better than I like the stick, even though I thought I was going to like the stick better than the pots because I'm not usually a pot kind of a person, even though the Tatcha is, and so is the Lawless. But I prefer, like, if I'm out, to just be able to swipe something on. But there's something about this that is just fantastic. You love the nude, Molly. It's really pretty. It's just like the plain color one that they have, but it's just got like that little bit of like shine, shimmer. You bought backups of the YSL, both colors. May buy a backup of the Shadow Quad when it comes back on stock. The holiday one? Wow. You guys, I'm very into my Suku right now. And they're launching another palette this week. So I do want to talk about that this weekend. I stand by the Experiment Beauty Balm. Nothing better. Molly, what is the, I want to pull that up to show to people. I love that we're all going on their websites right now. The Holiday YSL Quad is perfection. It's a bold statement, Felice. Hold on, let me pull this down. Okay, this Molly has influenced me to buy this. Oh, come on, let us in. Okay, so the whole site is 25% off, and you don't have to shop at Sephora for it. You can shop right here. This is their hero product with, oh, it's sold out, Mal. Well, it's just sold out like everywhere. It's nuts. Wow. Okay, well, you can still get the clear for $12. And Molly swears by this. It is the only thing that has helped her with her lips. So you know I'm going to be trying it. I am so bummed. I've been trying to like be so good and like wait and not buy everything, but this is their treatment lip, and they actually came out with 3 color shades that were in it. I'm sure if they do well, they'll bring them back. All right, Molly, I'm going to order right now. I'm going to join the wait list. $77 value. Ding. I'm a ding dong. Holiday Squad is perfection. Oh no, I got too busy. I missed the 25 on Victoria, and I'm not happy. They'll come back. Thankfully, it's at a good price. Anytime you can get a reusable sheet mask, I'm into it. This brand is really interesting. I started reading all the ingredients, and it looks great. It must have just sold out because I just checked. Wow. All right, you guys, I'm going to spray my face and show you how I use a little bit of that kind of gritty grit. And I'm literally so gently, it's just like the tips of my fingers, just going over everything. And I like to do circles, and you'll start to get this like going into like your bra. So be careful because it's not the best to have like grit in there. Should stop calling it grit. It's rounded walnut shells. And it's just as easy as that. I'm going to go wash this off, and we will go on to the next part of my reset, my relaxation. Be right back. I am using the Amazon favorite Face Made cloths. I have one in the bathroom right now that's wet. You can keep using it and wringing it out, but I always use a fresh one. I don't want any fabric softener on my face. I just want a clean cloth that's soft. This has a little bit of texture on one side if you need like that gentle, rub. I'm going to go and rinse this off. And if you are masking with me, go and rinse yours off so we can go to the next thing. I'll be right back. Okay. I am smooth and soft, and I can already feel that my skin is so much better than it was before I started all of this. After I take this off, I would then, I'm not going to do the whole 10 minutes for you guys, but my current body LED, I would use the green rooibos spray. This is the essence. And I pair that with one pump on my face and one pump on my chest of the pressed serum. And these are making my LED elevated. It's not like I know that you guys haven't seen this before, but there are different ones out there. This one I feel like really covers the neck and the chest really nicely. It feels like I'm getting all of it. I literally lay down on my bed and I close my eyes. This is the mask, so it's going under the chin and covering my whole face. And then this, let me show you. This has the red light and the near infrared light, and it fits really nicely. It's got Velcro on here. This goes like up onto your head, and I just lay down with it. So I've got this here. I've got my neck and chest on. I push the buttons at the same time to see if they go off at the same time, and they go off within about 5 seconds of each other. These have completely changed the way that I think about skincare. At the beginning of this, you guys, I never even thought that this was like possibly something that was going to be beneficial. And the more I was watching Penn Smith talk about it and watching Bev from My Sama talk about it and then seeing people using the Current Body one, I just went for it and wrote to them and said, I really, really want to try this. This was sent to me. It's not sponsored. But I really feel like it has changed the quality of my skin, the brightness of my skin. I feel like I have less sun damage that's showing. I think that my lines are less pronounced. I'm not getting like anything in the elasticity yet. Nothing that I'm real, because this is like my sensitive area. I just feel like my whole face is like falling down. But I feel like these are making a huge difference for me. And I don't think that it's, you know, a passing fad. I think that this is something that they're really finding is helpful for skin and for caring for your skin. And I think it's a smart thing to buy on sale. And I have no idea if they have sales, you know, other times of the year. I just know that during Black Friday, like everything else, it's a good deal. But I feel like when you're spending that kind of money, you want it for the least amount that you possibly can. So after the LED, give myself a nice spray, really press it in. And I try to be like in the skincare. And if you know what I mean, like you want to smell everything, you want to like be part of it, you want to notice that you're taking care of yourself. Oh, I want to show you guys these. Josh sells these. I know a lot of places do, but these are the reusable little exfoliating pads on one side and real soft on the other. These are washable. You can put them into like a lingerie basket, and it's a nice thing if you are into that. I gotta tell you, I'm into my face cloths right now, and I don't think that that's gonna end. I feel like that's something that's gonna keep going. Okay, this is the Daily Acid Toner. Where did it go? There we go. So we know we've cleansed. Now we're going to tone. And even though I just exfoliated, I still like to do this where I'm really bringing like the pH level where it needs to be. I know this is a big thing. I just read an article. I think Felice sent it to me about how Korean skincare is going to be taking over in 2026 and that they are going to be in our faces with this is what really works. This is what you really need to do. And I think it's going to be very interesting because Ulta has really positioned itself as the Korean skincare center right now. So I think it'll be interesting. I'm going to make popcorn and watch it happen. Okay, so I've just taken the pH where it needs to go. That means my skin's going to be ready to receive the other products that I'm going to be giving to it. We did the purifying. Now we are going to hydrate. The next mask that I'm going to do, I actually use as, where is it? I use this every day with my moisturizer, especially in the wintertime. This is the Advanced Hydration Mask. And I want to just tell you that if you want to pretend like you're at a spa, this is the mask for you. It is the most delicious scent in the universe. I take it in the palm of my hand. It's this beautiful green color. And I warm it up so that it melts. And then I press. And it feels amazing. And it smells so good. I remember during COVID when we had like a lot of time on our hands, I would just sit and I would like breathe in and out the scent of this, like that blue tansy and all of these other herbaceous scents that are in here. And just really enjoy it. Now this, I would take all the way down onto my décolletage when I'm doing it, not on camera. But it is, without a doubt, one of the most calming and just delicious masks that you can do. Now, I use a little bit of this every single day before I put on the other hydration that I do of his, because this feels so good on my skin and because I live in Chicago and it is so cold and so dry in the wintertime that I need that little extra something. I need a lot of extra somethings, especially with the Tretinoin. Now, I also love the Moisture Source from CeraCreole. This is another bi-phase product. It comes big and small. We've talked about this before. This has water and an oil in it also. That's why it's bi-phase. It's got the shake bottle, or you've got the pump. This is a really nice drink of water for the skin. And now that she's done it in a small, lighter weight bottle, less expensive and good for traveling, I vote for it. I did just want to mention that I have discontinued using the Rhode products except for this one. This is the Barrier Butter. This is a really nice, rich moisturizer that I feel really gives me a good seal on my skincare at the end of my skincare routine before bed. I think it's a great slugging sealant kind of idea. Other than that, I'm going to say that the products just weren't, I don't feel like they were made for somebody with really mature skin. And let's face it, she's not. You know, she's a young person, and that's great. I'm happy. But I do love the barrier butter, and I will continue to use that. What else do I have? Oh, I found the prequel. This is the one that I couldn't find. This is the Multi Quench. Very similar to other hydrators, but it is not a hyaluronic acid. This is PGA, glycerin, ectoin, which you're seeing in everything right now. And this one I use with the zip. It's also a really nice step after you put your toner on. You want to go from thinnest to thickest usually. So all the water-based serums would go first, with one exception. And I do want to show you this product because I think it's, if you're going to try one thing, well, I'm going to have a hard time with that, but I think that there's one thing right now that would really get people excited. Okay, so like we talked about, it is the holiday kickoff, and it's 25% off site-wide. The code is HOLIDAY25. If you spend $125, you're going to get his retinoid. It is the active infusion oil. Now, I love the fact that I can use this on days that I'm not using my tretinoin. It is going to give me only one conversion needs to happen with this retinoid for it to work. The more conversions that it has to make, the more irritation you tend to get. This one has vitamin C in it in a different form than his other vitamin C that we'll talk about, but you get this for free, and it is a very effective retinoid. If you have had a hard time and can't use tretinoin and just have tried and tried and tried, and you just can't get past like that whole sloughing thing in the skin, and it's just not agreeing with you, because I've gone through times like that. Josh will tell you, you need a retinoid in your beauty repertoire. Vitamin A is the one thing that they have shown actually does something to the skin to make some of those signs of aging kind of roll the clock back, so to speak. So you get this for free. It's really nice. If you spend $250, which I know sounds like a lot, but you would get a lot of the program, and you would get the points so that next time you're paying less. This, you have a mystery bag at $250. I'm not going to sit and talk about it because I'm not here to sell you guys anything. I'm excited about it because this is the time of year when I can stock up on the things that I need for less money, get the points that I want further down the line so I can continue to save, and I'm getting some free stuff, and I love free stuff. And these are like the mystery bags. There's going to be 3 different ones, and they won't tell you what's in them, but they tell you that they are full-size skincare products that they have. So I'm excited. All right, let me move this over. Let me just show you real quick on his site. If you go to, let me go back. If you go to the Explore tab, you can click on Josh, and that's Josh. True beauty is a way of living, a way of loving yourself. You guys, he is the kindest human. When you watch him talking to people, you watch him in interviews, he's so incredibly passionate about what he does. And he talks about like being drawn to beauty when he was really young. And he's just got this passion for skin and loves doing the research and also loves educating us. And I feel like the highest level that we can get is this piece of education. It's kind of like watching the Lipstick Lesbians. They're not just showing you products, they're actually teaching you something. And that's how I feel every time I see Josh speak or I go on his page. You can read about the social impact. He has been taking a portion of his proceeds for this whole time for things for gay kids that need some therapy. He does things about racism. There's different charities that you can choose from. So he's got an LGBTQ plus equity where you can get meals and shelter for a LGBTQ plus teen who's experiencing homelessness. They have a fund to stop hate against AAIP. There are things to help Black girls go forward, legal defense funds. You get to decide where you want your charity dollars to go from your purchase. When you go into his mission, you'll start to see what his core is and what he believes in. And I think this is really kind of everything that he talks about. We create bio-designed, research-driven products that harness advancements in cosmetic science and sustainable practices to bring your optimum performance formulations with potent botanical and biomimetic ingredients. Basically, we're going to use plants. We're going to figure out what it is that skin needs, at what level will it be effective. So it has an efficacy. It's not just a label of a name of, an ingredient. It's actually in the product for a purpose. Every ingredient in his product has a purpose. Lots of anti-inflammatory stuff, which I really like. But also, I just feel like it's accessible and you feel like you're using something that feels like clean beauty or green beauty, the botanical side, but you also are getting a ton of science and a ton of information about what these products are actually doing for you. So the one product that I want to really spotlight for you guys, this is his most recent. I think it came out, I think I've been using it almost a year. This is the Bioidentical Collagen Serum. This comes as a refill. You unscrew this and you can drop the other one in. So he's got a sustainable thing going with this. This is my first thing that I do after I wash my face and I put my toner on. Immediately, I'm going to spray this and put this on and then follow with his vitamin C. This is the first kind of collagen that is biomimetic, meaning there is a plant equivalent that they are giving to us that our skin recognizes as the same collagen that we have in our skin. They've never been able to make the molecule small enough to go and penetrate the skin the way that it needs to. And this is a new advancement. So all the things that you've seen that are collagen this and collagen that, you need to have this special formulation in order for it to penetrate. So I will spray, and then I will take this, another drop, and I'm going to place it everywhere on my face. First of all, my face is so smooth right now. And I just like to kind of massage it in a little bit. And then I kind of get into little drainage, everything that you can do to, and you'll see all of a sudden it's just in. And you'll feel a complete difference on your face, like no more slip. And you get this velvety finish, so you're not like all shiny and crazy, but you're super hydrated. And basically your skin is recognizing this as the collagen that we're all losing right now as we get older. Back from the farm. You're going to be glowing, Michelle. I better be. You're all glamorous with your skincare, and I have sheep poop on my jeans. But I bet you're wearing a full face of makeup. Am I right? Maria, are you wearing a full face of makeup? Because we know that you are. I'm on here with no eyebrows. You are. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. He likes transparency. He's into fair trade. He wants to know where his ingredients are sourced. He has to have clinical data backing it. There are articles that you can read that he has pulled together all this different information. How to use green tea as a protection on your skin to like protect even against the sun. He talks about vitamin C, the different types of vitamin C, what his vitamin C has. It is a lovely website. It is a treasure trove, literally, of just amazingness. Maria is the Martha Stewart of New Zealand. I agree. She is probably like singing like a Disney fairy, like around with her makeup on and looking beautiful with her sheep poop on her. I love it. I would just have dog poop, not sheep poop, but you probably have both. Yes. So anyway, you can read and learn and find out about everything that you're going to be putting on your skin. There's never a question that isn't answered by him. He's on his own Instagram account. He does all of these things. And you can go through his 7 steps here, cleansing. I'll show you which the products are, what to use for toning, what to use to exfoliate and purify. Now for hydration, everybody's so into peptides. Now, his peptide is actually very special. Let me pull this up. So this is one of the newer formulations. It's this beautiful, like peachy color. And normally I don't stick my finger on, but this has polypeptides. So ceramides also. I'm going to spray myself again. So this has absolutely made my skin look more plump, more like filled out. You get a brightening effect, and it's packed with the 2 things that you need, the peptides and the ceramides. This is going to help your barrier. It's going to give you brightening. It's going to help with hydration and repairing, and it's going to support your microbiome. I think we're going to see a lot more about that. That was one of the things that I was reading with the Korean stuff. instead of thinking about what it is you're putting on your skin to do something to it, it's more about taking the skin that you have and protecting it and making sure that it's able to do the jobs that it's supposed to be doing. So if you don't have a barrier and your skin is not protected, none of the rest of it is going to matter anyway. So you've got to think about your barrier first. It's so humid today. You're sweating. Nothing glamorous here. I will let Molly take pictures of her snowstorm for you that's coming my way with 10 inches of snow and taking my son away a whole day early. And I'm so sad right now. But he's got finals in a week, so he's got to get back. This is an awesome moisturizer, you guys, especially like during the day. It plays so well with makeup. Like, I just love this, like right underneath, put my sunscreen on, and I feel like it really gives me like that morning kind of rejuvenation that I'm looking for. It's a very special product. Okay. Now there's some different things that he has to activate. I want to talk a little bit about vitamin C, because I think that there's a lot of like not understanding all the different kinds of vitamin C. Is it really going to help? Is it not going to help? I've got one here from Prequel. This is the 15% L-ascorbic acid ferulic. This is like vitamin E. This is like what you find most places have. The Prequel one is the first L-ascorbic acid that I have tried in its pure form that is not super irritating to my skin. Not to say that I could use it every single day, but a lot of days. I have found this to be one that does work. It's going to have that kind of yellow orangey color. And I'm just going to put it on my hands for a minute. This is one way to get your vitamin C. And if you can get it in this form, you know, go for it. It's fantastic. There's a couple different vitamin C's that I want to tell you about. This is the one I am testing out right now and I'm loving. It is the Royal Tulip Vitamin C Facial Oil. This is a stabilized form of vitamin C, tetradeoxyhexyl vitamin C, and I happen to really love it in an oil. This is a very hydrating product. I have had a lot of luck with the Bloomeffects products. 35% off. I think it's VIP 35. I will double check because they're showing 30 on their website, but I have an email and I think it's VIP 35. We'll check it. This is truly gentle and incredibly hydrating. I don't know if I would recommend this for somebody who's super oily, but I personally am loving it. I used mine up, but Phytosurgeons has their version of vitamin C that is also a stabilized form of it. It's THD, tetrahexadecyl. I hope I'm saying that right. I feel like I'm sounding smart. Oh, well. They have a really nice vitamin C that's well priced. And that takes us to the C complex. Now, Josh did a lot of work on vitamin C and a lot of research and a lot goes into this. So without like getting too much into the weeds, he came up with a way to deliver vitamin C at an efficacious level using the more gentle forms, these highly effective forms, but he gets them to a gentle point. So he's got the ethyl L-ascorbic acid and the tetrahexadecyl vitamin C also. And he uses things like azelaic acid, licorice, and tamanu to help calm and take down inflammation. It's lightweight. It's not sticky. I put this on directly after I put on the Biomimetic collagen. You'll see it's kind of a run. And this will change the way that you feel about vitamin C because it's so easily tolerated. It's not irritating. He's put so many things into it that are going to make this something that your skin is going to like. I would keep this in a nice cool drawer. Like if it's out in your bathroom, I don't recommend it. It's a stable form, but with vitamin C, when you start to see it getting orange or anything like that, not just his, but any of them, it's time to toss it and move on to something else. But this is going to protect your skin, period. There's so much oxidative stress that we have. This is going to help your sunscreen. This is going to help protect your skin. And you do need UV protection when you're using this, but you're going to need it anyway, either way. The really cool thing about this, though, is that there are 2 different forms of vitamin C in here, and it is going to be toning and hydrating. I'm sorry, you're going to do it after cleansing, toning, and hydrating. 1 to 2 pumps. I put it on, I press it in, and you can end with your moisturizer. Obviously, I did this in the wrong order tonight, and keep this on. Normally, I would not be putting vitamin C on at nighttime, but for you guys, we will. Okay. Let's talk okay. There are a lot of hyaluronic acid formulations out there. It's nice to find something that's hydrating, that's not in that family. If you can find it. There it is. This has a biomimetic equivalent to hyaluronic acid. It's the Moisture Complex. This has the ability to change the way that my skin feels when I'm super duper dry. This has the senna seed. Excuse me for a second. Okay. So this has the senna seed in it, and this is like a biomimetic equivalent, giving you hydration, but not another hyaluronic acid. Hi, Diesel Moda. I love skincare with the philosophy or pillars behind the products. He has so much behind the products that I don't worry about it. I like let him do the worrying because I've seen enough to know that he's not going to put something out that's not going to be success. I mean, he tests these things out for like a year on himself before he launches them, and he has other people doing it. He uses labs, but things are so well vetted that it's kind of amazing. I do want to talk about the half and half. This is if you want to go a different route from the peptides, this is a really good alternative. I love this. It's half peptide, half ceramide. I am going to be glowing off of this planet after I've had all these different things on, but it's kind of a milky texture. I actually really think this, like, you know how when you get home and you have to go back out and your makeup looks crusty and you're like, I don't want to redo my whole entire face. I could find if I add a little bit of tinted moisturizer to this, it like wakes my skin back up and I can like go on to the next thing again. And it's so inexpensive. Like you can like use it down your neck and on your chest. You don't feel like you're going to go broke. And it's got the ceramides and the peptides. What could be better? It's a nice combo. Okay, I want to talk about copper peptides for a minute. And I want to talk about them with a retinol. This is the Elastic Skin. In Beauty Project right now has this, and the eye cream. So we have the Extreme Cream, the Elastic Skin, and the eye cream. This is the trio of things that I used from there. These are in a kit with a little cute bag, and it's 35% off of all of these. It was like $100 for these 3 products, and it's a much more expensive. Let me show you. Hold on. Okay. So this is the kit. It's a value of $172 for 112. So if these are things that you're using, I mean, I can't think of a better time or place to get them. And it's got like a cute little bag, like for travel or something, but awesome. When you're using any kind of copper peptide, guys, you cannot use them at the same time as a retinol. They react to each other in not a good way for your skin. It's going to negate both of them. You don't want to do it. Do this during the day and do your retinol at night. And then you don't have any of those problems. But this has the copper peptides in it and the growth factors and the phytomucin. It's a really nice formula, very cosmetically elegant. It's got like kind of like that blue color, but I've been really concentrating it where I'm wrinkly. And I like it a lot. Now I can't put any retinol on my skin tonight, but it's just fine. I usually don't like to use a retinol the night that I do the Dermaflash anyway. I think that you let your skin go back to where it needs to be so that tomorrow morning you can zip. Anyway. All right. What else have I not talked about? Okay. Let's talk about eyes for a minute. I think any cream is an eye cream, you guys. I'm saying it out loud. These are a little bit different, and I will tell you why. I love the dew for depuffing. I think this is a nice formula for depuffing. It's got a little bit of that caffeine in there. I use their reusable eye patches. I want to take you guys through all these. Hang on. I pulled them all up, but now I can't read what any of them are, so. Okay. The first thing I want to say about this company, you guys, when everything started going crazy in the world and all of the supply chains were falling apart, even back during COVID, and Dew had a voice in all of that, and very much like a problem solving kind of thing, and a we're going to tell you the truth about what's happening in skincare right now. And I love their reusable under eye things. I think you can use anything under it, but I do think this is a nice lightweight gel that I feel like does a very good job at depuffing. The Ceracryl is very expensive, but you're kind of getting a 2-for-1 here. It's got a definite peachy tone. So if you are like, I would say even like medium deep, this will cancel out some of the darkness that you'll get along with it being an eye cream. And I just think it's a very nice formula. And when you get that little extra peachiness, it really just kind of brightens the whole area. But I think my heart is going this direction also with the Extreme Eye Cream. This is the one that feels really decadent to me. And I love the Ceracryl during the day, this at night, and I guess the Dew in the morning. I guess that's why I have all three. So I'm crazy. You don't need all three. But any cream is an eye cream. Any cream is an eye cream. I love copper peptides. The In Beauty peptide cream is fantastic. I think In Beauty has managed to deliver these very buzzy ingredients that you keep hearing about in some very nice products. Speaking of which, this Dew Instant Angel Lipid Rich Cream, another one that's a great primer for makeup. That's why it's sitting here. It's nice and rich. There is a lighter weight version for those of you who have oilier skin. They have Air Angel, the breathable gel cream. And then this one is the heavier duty. And it really is just this very easygoing kind of moisturizer that really feels like you can feel the hydration. You can feel that it's substantial and that it's going to protect. This is another good one to do before makeup or at night to seal in all the goodness. This is another one, and it's not terribly expensive, and they're running like 25% off, 30% off on sets. So it's a good time to get your feet wet. This is a great one to have on hand. I think that it's a nice addition to anybody's skincare thing. More things that I want to talk about. Let's talk about Bloom Effects for a minute. Okay. Guys, there are so many products from Bloom Effects that I like. I am going to start with the ones that I've been using the longest. The Royal Tulip Nectar for me has made my nighttime routine worthwhile. Why am I saying that? It is, to me, the most reparative. When you think about a tulip, you see a lot of products out there that are like rose. Tulips are the only plant that regenerates itself. If you have ever had tulips at your house and they slump down and you throw a couple of pennies in and in the morning they're right back up where they were, they have a regenerative quality. This is the tulip nectar. This is the little scooper that it comes with, this cute little tulip. I have like 100 of these and I use them with all of my products. This is your skin literal savior. If you have a dry patch, if you are ultra dry like me, if you like slugging, if you want your skin to look like $1,000,000 the next day, this is your ticket. They do make one with echinacea. I had a reaction to a pharmacy product that had echinacea, so I just kind of stay away from that. But honestly, you guys, there is nothing that I have found that will literally take your dry skin and say goodbye. It's leaving. It's gone. We're going to do it. We're going to take care of it. I got to put my hair up. It's really a game changer. And I have been, a million years ago, I saw Khaki. I think she went to the farm. I think that I remember seeing her at the farm. Use the tulip nectar every night. You're newly obsessed with the Biophase toner. I can't wait to get the Biophase toner. Can I talk? The tulip nectar is lovely, a bit much for your oily skin, but would be fabulous for those with normal to dry. Totally agree. I think it is definitely like that. Definitely pro tulips, as I'm half Dutch, so I'm biased. Well, good. This is SPF 50, you guys. It is a serum sunscreen. I have been using this for a couple years. And no matter what sunscreen I try, I am like back to this with makeup for sure. It is so hydrating. It is so blendable. I don't see any kind of white cast with this at all. It just is beautiful. And it is a fantastic base for makeup. It never pills. It never does anything weird. It really does exactly what it says it does. And I didn't open this because we were supposed to take it to Jamaica. This is the Shield and Glow. This is my husband's savior when we go on vacation. This is a stick SPF. Sorry, guys, my hands are real bad tonight. It shouldn't be this hard to take off a lid, but all right, I'm not going to do it because I'm sorry. Like, this is where I'm at tonight. This looks like a roll-up deodorant, but this does not run into my husband's eyes. If you get that like eye burning thing, like when you're out in the sun, this is fantastic. It's great for kids too because you can just and you're like done. And it's SPF 50, mineral, sheer, all the good things. So that's a winner too. Every product that I try from them has been great. This is another one that I can't wait to try. Hold on. This is the whipped butter cream or creme. tulip screen whipped butter. I mean, you had me at whipped. Now butter. Their packaging is gorgeous. And I love their story. Do you guys know the quick background of their story? She married into a family that is generations of tulip farmers. And she did research with one of the universities there on tulips to incorporate them into skincare products that are used. All the ingredients are the stuff that would have been tossed out. So they're upcycling all of the tulip stuff. I'm not like tulip literate, but she's utilizing all of those ingredients, and they have incredible products. I'll show you a few that I've used. Okay, this is new. This is the Black Tulip Regenerating Brightening Serum. I definitely want to try this. I'm kind of learning about exosomes right now, and I'm trying to figure out how I feel about just whether or not they're going to be effective topically. So I'm still trying to figure it out. This is the biphase that Molly says is amazing, and I'm sure it is. It says liquid milk moisturizer and clarifying toner. And I was reading on here, I think this would be great for oily skin also. It's a very balancing kind of a toner. So again, taking your pH to where it needs to go so that it can receive the other skincare that you're giving it. I love these biphases now where they're taking two different formulas and they're saying, we're going to just put them together, oil and water, shake it up. It's like salad dressing. Okay, this is the one product that I would say is for somebody with skin that's not as dry as mine. This is the Tulip Dew Cream. This is like a gel consistency. And it's incredibly lightweight. It like kind of just disappears like water into the skin. I kind of think of this as this same type of thing as the Drunk Elephant what's the one that you push down? Is it called Proteini? I think it's called Proteini. Hold on. This isn't closing. Maybe because I have the cap on backward. I think this is a great one for people that aren't super dry, which is fair because there's a lot of products that they have that are for people that are super dry. But it's definitely more of like a gel-based kind of water break kind of a feel to it. But another one that's great. And their Black Tulip, I got this set that had the eye, the face, and then my globes that I have. Where are they? I put on my Shop My, the ice globes from Jenny Patinkin. These are the ones from Bloom Effects that I use. This is such an awesome depuffing. If you just want to, do a very quick kind of depuffing, cooling. These always feel cold. They're amazing for a headache. Jenny Patinkins are great. They're linked on my Shop My. I think everybody should have these. And some of them you don't even have to keep in a freezer. They just feel cold when they're on you, which is nice. But the Black Tulip is like the Sicily Black Rose of, their line. So they definitely are more of like a premium level kind of a product. They have a lot of combo things. Their stuff is always on sale, you guys. I just really like the brand. I like the fact that she found a way into, what she loves through her husband and the family business, which I think is great. So this is one to try for sure. Let me just quick. We talked about the zip. There are bundles right now. If you're thinking about it, I think it's a good time to try it. The Dermaflash, 30% off plus a free full-size serum. Okay. Current Body, they've got deals going on right now. Check those out. Nurse Jamie, I don't know that she's on sale yet, but if you type in Uplift Facial Massaging Beauty Roller, that's the tourmaline one that I have. Did I show it? Yeah. Early on I did. This one. You can find this, and it's linked. The Skin Gym was that silver thing that I showed you that Ryan brought me. Prequel's doing 20 off. If you want to go for some very affordable, they have a new retinol in their line. Great to try. We did Bloom Effects. Sarah Creel, we talked about the moisture cleanse. Oh, she's got a lip balm that's over by my bed that is fantastic, but I blow through them really fast. So I try to integrate it into other ones. They do have some with pretty little sparkles in it. Oh, hello, Felice. I saw the one little letter. Really great. In beauty, we talked about Dew. We talked about the dermatology. Oh, we're going to do phytosurgeons next. Okay. Phytosurgeons is having a 20 off sale. However, let me just point out that their products are really affordable. And if you really want something immediately, I'm not saying this to say it, it's actually a small business run by two people. So they probably will run out. Their lip balms, you guys, are the bomb. They are fantastic. I'm going to do a whole day of phytosurgeons, but just to talk about the lip balm, this is the clear. At first, you're going to say to yourself, what's the big deal with these? The big deal is all of a sudden, it warms up on your lip, and first of all, they fill in my lines, and anything that fills in my lines is a great thing. The Calm Conditions lip balm, I think, has changed the universe. Oh, Felice. Oh, feel better, feel better, feel better. Night, sweetie. Feel better. Oh, she hasn't been sick in 2 years, you guys. It's pretty bad. They also have colors. And I'm going to try every single one of these on for you, but I want to tell you to go on their website and take a look. The colors are ridiculous. They're so pretty. They have a red now that I can wear. It's a wearable red. I've never had a wearable red before. This is Tender Tides. I mean, they're beautiful and natural looking, and they're not overly they're not lip balms that are all over your face and lip oils moving around. This is a stay put. You could even do with a lip liner if you want to, lip product. It is by far the best lip balm, period. I'm saying it. I think that the color selection is so like beautiful and well thought out. Here, what? This is their they did like these 2 brown colors. These are like their 90s browns. And they always go for like super inclusive shades. Like if they're going to do one, they're going to do one that's kind of cool and one that's kind of warm. And they do like different depths, and they want to have the same look on different skin tones, the same idea. Oh, Felice, good night. They really have a banging formula. And for 21 Canadian, I don't even know what that is in US dollars. This to me, there's nothing more affordable. Let me put this in US so I can think. So they have flat rate Canadian shipping, flat rate for US or free over Canadian $70. Hold on. US customers, we are shipping to the US with no tariff and no surprise fees. Click before you check out. Their blushes are just, they put every other blush to shame. I don't know how else to say it. The colors are fantastic. I will swatch I'm going to try every single one on for you. How about that? I'm not going to swatch them. I'm trying them on. I'm going to show you them on my face, every color that I have. And I think I have all of them. Just an incredible formula that feels like a chocolate ganache, but goes onto the skin in like a really creamy way and nice powder finish. Just the blend is there. The nuanced colors are there. The formula is there. And I love supporting small businesses, you guys. That's what all that I'm doing right now is just small businesses. I just want little guys to make it through this awful time and get to the other side. I'm seeing it in every direction. And you'll see that they show everything on different skin tones. Look at that shade range. Look at those colors. You have to get Wisp. They sell out of stuff so fast. Molly, I am ordering it again. I don't know what I was thinking and what I did, but I'm sorry. Exothermic, by the way, is a really good one for like kind of faking a tan. And if you are cool toned, condensate is amazing. And then the Wisp one that she just talked about is kind of like this pale violet color. But also they have these gorgeous corals and beautiful reds. Everybody can wear a red. Every single person can wear a red. They've got so many shades. If you missed out on the Tom Ford Black Orchid blush, you have almost an exact match with Fervor, $15. $15. Maria, I will send them to you. They ship to you now. Don't they ship to New Zealand now? Yes, $15 Canadian. I want to know how much that is. Siri, how many dollars for a Canadian dollar? $1
Canadian is 71 cents.
Okay, so it's 71 cents to the dollar. It's a great brand, you guys. They are never going to just like sell out. They love doing what they do. They love communicating with everybody through Instagram. I'll talk more about them in depth when I highlight them. Victoria Beckham, we talked about her face wash. Personally, a splurge that I make is for the serum from Augustina Spotter. I use this for firming. it makes me feel tighter when I put it on. I use very few drops. I keep this in a darker place and I don't waste it. It is expensive, but it's a little indulgence and I'm very sparing with it. But I really do feel like it gives me like that slight little firming thing that I can't give up. I can't. Bioderma, only get the pump from wherever. Get it on Amazon, I'm sure. Okay, Tatcha, we talked about the lip mask and the other thing. Here's the gold. Here's the limited edition one that we were talking about. Let me. I don't know why I make you jump through hoops like this. It's just insane. Okay, here's the gold that we talked about. This is the shimmery lip mask. I think I'm going to pick up another one. It's limited edition and I'm liking it more than the other one. I think it's a pretty one. I really do. If they have free shipping, we'll see what they have. I also like, there's one cream that I've used before that I really like. The Indigo Overnight Repair. If your skin is hyper irritated, I find this to be very soothing, very soothing. On a much less expensive route, the Prequel Redness Reform Soothing Serum with oat, arnica, and vitamin F, I think has totally changed my skin to make it not red anymore. Yes, I had more color to my skin after I did the cacao mask by design. But if you look now, I mean, definitely still have sun damage and it's not perfect, but it's brighter, it's lighter. I feel like everything is looking better. This is a great one. If you overdo it with tretinoin, this is a great one. This is one to definitely hold on to and just kind of like keep in your back pocket as a thought. Lawless, I love their lip formulas. Their lip gloss is old school and their lip mask is nice and thick. Dr. Dan's Cordobalm, it's my fancy choice. I have the Experiment on here. All right, we're going to finish out Josh. Maria, they're so, so pretty, those blushes. I can't wait to try on all these for you guys. Okay, let's get rid of this. Okay, so for Caroline Huron, she was talking about Josh before she had her own skincare line. And she would talk a lot about the Hydrating Accelerator. And then the other one that she can't get enough of is the Vital Balm Cream. And you will hear people talking about this like it is a gift from above. First of all, the scent is delicious. This one has essential oil in it. There is a version that doesn't, so it won't have this blue tone. You'll still get the same kind of cream. He created this with a purpose. I mean, this is like way too much, but we're just going to go with it. I am going to spray. This is literally a balm cream. when you put it on, by design, it is not going to absorb completely right away. It's going to take its time. And you can too. And I just love to like press this in. I can do my eyes with it. This is for everything. I go all the way here. I've done my shoulders. I do like the back of my neck. Anything that's going to be showing, I like to protect it. The Vital Balm Cream is unlike any other moisturizer that I've ever used. It is moisturizing, it's restorative, it absorbs, but you get this like silkiness to it. The blue has like a moussey texture, and it just makes your skin gorgeous, and it smells like heaven. I love to like take in all of the scents of his products. Each one of them has such a distinct botanical smell. How does Josh's peptide cream compare to the Vital Balm Cream? Way less dense. The peptide one is almost like a serum. It's much more wet. So it's going to just kind of melt. Hate wasting it. Look, I'm nuts. It is a much different consistency, much, I think, more like daytime makeup friendly. And Vital Balm Cream is like that seal in the goodness last step. I love it all day, every day, because I'm so dry. But I would think that most people would go peptide during the day and then the Vital Balm Cream at night, unless they're really dry. This is one of his hero products. Like, I feel completely comfortable saying, get the Hydrating Accelerator, the Vital Balm Cream in the winter, and you're good to go. I think the masks are fantastic. I love his products, you guys. I'm literally all in on his products. I don't have any that I don't care for. None. He also has a body serum. I have one in my bathroom. So this is like an exfoliating serum for the body. I think he initially had a body wash also. So you could just put this on clean skin when you get out of the shower and moisturizer, and you're good to go. Yeah. His products are, they're at the point where you arrive and you no longer need to keep looking. They just work. And he is delightful. Get lost on his Instagram for a little while. Get lost on his website. Let me show you. They have an area that has popular articles. There's 46 articles about ingredients. Let's take a look. Preservatives. What is this? What is that? What percentages of HHAs is in the daily acid toner? What acids are in the daily acid toner? I mean, they're literally they want you to know. You know how like most companies are like, yeah, whatever. Like he's like, let's write a whole thing up about it and put it on the website so everybody can see it. The really cool thing, these are all separated by topic. So like if you want to know like the difference between a dimethicone and a silicone, are there silicones like dimethicone and Josh Rosebrook? No. Like they answer every question. They're open about things. It's just, it's a very transparent, more than transparent. It's an educational website. I feel completely comfortable saying that if you want to learn something, you can. There's a whole area called ingredients. And when I tell you that he has a complete list of every single ingredient that he has, you can click on any of them. So like, let's click on, we'll go over to senna seed since that was the moisture. He'll tell you it's a rich anti-inflammatory and antibacterial property, helps treat blemishes and supports inflammation and conditions. This is going to give you all the answers. You want to know what blue tansy does? It soothes, calms, and helps moisturize, assisting in treating blemishes and other inflammatory skin conditions. That's the nice thing about his products, is that I feel like regardless of skin type, he's more about the way skin is structured and what it's receiving and what it needs to do its jobs that it's supposed to do. It's going to deliver on the science and also make you feel good about the ingredients. And I think that as you get to know him, you just realize that he is this really beautiful human being that just really wants to spread beauty around the world. And I think he has cornered the market on the intersection of science and nature meeting each other in the most beautiful, cosmetically elegant, and efficacious way. It just is my holy grail, ride or die. I don't need to go any further. I really just don't. There is nothing that he has put out that I don't like. The last thing I want to talk about is his Nutrient Day Cream. This comes in a tinted and non-tinted version. He's gone through a few versions of this. So if you have had this like a couple of years ago, I'm going to tell you right now, it was a lot thicker. Let me shake this up. Hang on. Okay. It was a lot thicker and heavier, and now it's much more milky and absorbs like nothing. It used to be very thick, very heavy, and I was like, okay, it's great for the sun, but not great for every day. I think that they have reformulated and made this into a really beautiful, hydrating SPF that is going to give you that physical block. What else have we not talked about? Let's talk about phytosurgeons one more thing. This is the regenerative facial oil. If all of this sounds really good, but it's just not in your budget, let me introduce you to Spa in a Bottle for not a lot of money. Let me go on Phytosurgeons and let me pull this up for you guys. Okay. They have several products that are extremely affordable and really fantastic. Okay, let's just start with this. This is the Regenerative Face Oil, and it is the greatest anti-inflammatory, just fantastic oil. It's got that beautiful blue tone. It's got the spa smell and experience. It is going to calm your skin, any angry skin that you have. It's anti-inflammatory. It feels amazing. It's an oil. I love putting this on and then sealing it up, and it is just fabulous. They also have a really great moisturizer that people die over. This is the Verdant Force Field. Let's shake this up. It's a green color. And again, it's one of those amazing prep for makeup. People go crazy for this, and it's very easy to understand why. It is $38 Canadian. This will last you a while. You can have multiple skin types. It's got green tea in it, which we know is an antioxidant that's great. Licorice, it'll calm. Centella. There's PHAs in here, so you get that exfoliation. Allantoin, which is in a lot of stuff now, and panthenol. Very hydrating. Really a beautiful formula. The Sea Submerge is a great water-based hydrator. And their Moonlight Afterglow Serum is the vitamin C serum that they have that has the stabilized form, THD, hexahexadectyl vitamin C. And you cannot go wrong with this lineup. Their lip balm, their moisturizer, vitamin C, a hydrator, and then a luxurious oil. You could live on this right here. And I think you'd be like right around 100 or just under 100. 100. Like maybe like 110, something like that, to go all in on it. And they're going to be doing 20 off on Friday. You got the VVV blush and Playground to add to your VVV blushes, and it's a lovely shade. It is a pretty one. It's so bright and happy. It's a good one. VVV is hard to resist. Hard to resist. I think we have hit all of the basket of fun. You do you. I'm totally into my Grande, and the set that's on Ulta, it has the full size of both of these. There's like a coupon right now for like $10 off of 50. So you apply it and you get these both for less than it would cost for one lash serum. There's a lot of sets out there that are crappy. That's the one to get. The My Sama, I want to just show you because they're on half off. If you are starting your LED journey or you want to add some really good antioxidant protection, this is definitely one to try. Either maybe the face oil or her original serum. She's got a light version now too. I wonder if that's for people with oilier skin. I don't know. But she's got these bundles that are amazingly well priced. And if you spend, I forget how much it is. Like if you and a friend want to go in on something, you get like half off. I don't even know. It's insane deals. There's a video that Penn does kind of explaining all of this. I will leave it to the professionals and just say that I'm really enjoying this and I will continue to use this and buy this. Okay. Am I glowing yet? Ugh. Sometimes you just gotta take your hair down. I don't think you can really go wrong with anything we've talked about. I think Prequel has got some great stuff at great prices. It's a great fill-in kind of a brand. Oh, Molly, this is your best friend. This is the Barrier Therapy Skin Protectant Cream. Guys, my elbows cannot live without this. My knees, my arms, all of, like every part of me. When I get out of the shower, this is the first thing that I put on. I just want it on right after that glycerin. And it takes the dryness away. It just really does. I think we've hit everything. What do you guys like? What are your favorite things? What can you not live without? What's doing it for you these days? Do you guys go all in on a brand? Do you kind of skip around? You missed it all, of course. We're about finished. But it's good to see you. How are ya? We haven't seen you in a long time. Anybody into anything right now? Maria, anything that you're testing or loving? I'm still testing out that Dior eye thing. The jury's out right now. Oh, Heather. You can put it on while you're cooking. It's nice to see you. I think we hit a lot tonight. That was a lot. A lot. Number one gift, the gua sha. I think this is a great entry point into all things skincare, whether it's, massage, the heat, the lymphatic drainage, the red light therapy, the near red, infrared, the heat. It's just a good little gift. Now you're laughing about cooking? Oh God, I've been cooking all day. I've been using Dr. Dennis Gross Cleansing Vitamin C Cleansing Oil with lactic acid. It's really good and smells like oranges. Nice. I love hearing Maria's because it's like she and I have very different skin types, and I think she adds so much to the conversation because I am one of very few, I think, that's this dry. Josh, Prequel, Bloom Effects, my castor oil. I know. Does it replace it or you add to that? I need that castor oil. I really do. It's it's fun trying all this stuff out, but I also think that you have to say to yourself, I'm there. Like, I've arrived. Can't believe I'm drinking hot cocoa that's cold with Kahlua. Intrigued by that Dr. Dennis Gross. When it came out, I forgot about it. I like the Phil Blue Cream or whatever it is called from him. I've been also using Calcium products, really like their eye cream. I've just heard of them. Anybody have any recommendations? Do you recommend any of these? You like the Dr. Dennis Gross. Are you trying anything right now? Or are you like in a mode? Blur Not Blue. Yes, I love the Calcium Multi-Action Cream and Pink Serum. How's that priced? Oh, that's not cheap. Growth Factor Skincare. Science-backed beauty products, stem cell skincare and hair care, the world's most powerful exosomes and growth factors from our patented stem cell source. Is it animal or plant? Oh, wow. Wow, it's expensive. Is it good? I do like Dr. Dennis Gross, but the products can be strong. So those with sensitive skin need to be cautious. I agree with that. I used to love the double wipe thing to do the acid. It just got to be too much for my skin. Wow, this. Huh. How do they source their stem cells? Are they plant or animal? Eye cream is very good. You get free gifts when I spend $150, a free serum, or over a certain amount of the cream. I buy the small multi-action cream, $57. It lasts forever. It's actually not a cream, it's a serum. Pea size amount. Don't like the hydration moisturizer at all. Is it not hydrating? Or is it too hydrating? Wow. Future beauty lies in scientifically advancing ingredients that are validated by clinical data and patient results. Oh, wow. They do a lot of educating here, too. Oh, I need to look into this. Interesting. I can't remember where they source the stem cells. I just want to know if they're plant or animal or human. It's red reindeer placenta stem cell. Supposed to be the closest to our DNA. Reindeer? Well, I don't have a problem as long as they're sourced ethically. I definitely want to hear more about this. No harm to animals. Okay. Recovery Night Complex is excellent. Okay. I'm definitely going to look into this. There's so much that we're learning about skin and skincare right now, and I feel like we're at the precipice of some big changes. It's going to be very interesting to watch the Korean influence coming into the US like hard in 2026. I think you're going to see a lot of it. I really do. All right, all of you lovely people, thank you so much for coming tonight to hear it's not a TED Talk, it's a Josh Talk and everything. I mean, love the prequel, love the Bloom effects, love the My Sama. There's just some great products here. Love the Tata Harper, obviously the Victoria Beckham. I don't think that we've talked about anything here that is not completely vetted by me. The hydration cream smells like perfume, straight alcohol, not hydrating at all. If you get the small multi-action cream, they give you a mini starter set with it. And you could get that serum and get... Oh, thank you. I'm still getting over having been sick and I've been cooking all day. Plus, I went in and helped Mindy at the store. I still have videos that I have to post. I'm dead. My skin's great, though. I don't have to do anything right now. Serum for free. Mix 2 drops of the pink serum with the multi-action cream and use it after microneedle. Oh, okay. Everything that we've talked about tonight is on Shop My Shelf. I would love it if you decide to buy anything to use my links or use somebody's links. Don't buy something right now without using somebody's links. If anybody has helped you with anything, let them know that you are into it by using their links. It doesn't cost you anything, and it really helps the creators that you guys watch and love. As always, DM me anytime for anything. I am here for you. I also want to say one other thing. No, I use the cream and the drops of serum all the time. Sometimes I use the serum alone after microneedle. Okay, cool. The holidays can be amazing. They can also be amazingly stressful. And I just want you to know that here we can talk through anything. I know that There are people that will be celebrating holidays without people that they love, and that is really hard. You can also be with the people that you love that drive you absolutely bananas, and it's stressful. Definitely use your self links. It supports her channel and also tells the brands that she's been supporting them. Thanks. And same with Maria. When she puts her links up, if for some reason you decide that you want to get something because a creator has shown you something, the best thank you can do is use the link, share their link with somebody else that you really like, give them a thumbs up. It pushes the algorithm so that it's seen by more people. And when you get traction and people are watching, brands want to work with you. And then we get to show you guys stuff. It's like a whole cycle, you know? And I will tell you that going into 2026, things around here are going to be a whole lot different. I am going to be approaching this with like a serious eye for no mid, like we talked about, and only the best. Literally vetted, only the best. And I am going to be a lot less into buying whatever it is that's coming out. It's not going to be like that on this channel. It will be buying things that I really vibe with, and not every color and not every release. I usually spend Thanksgiving alone. I'm just not that into all the stress of going to my husband's family. It stresses me, and Christmas is a whole big deal between two places and multiple times a day. It's financially stressful. It's emotionally stressful. It's a lot. The holidays are a lot. I do feel like get yourself like a cute sparkly top. There's lots of them at Peyton Rose if anybody wants to shop. Her stuff is 40% off right now. It's like she's giving it away. It's ridiculous. But there are sales everywhere. Everywhere. Get yourself a cute sparkly top and use some of the makeup that you already have. And we will be putting looks together. I can't wait to show you all of the Esom makeup and brushes. I'm going to be doing some giveaways. And I've got oodles of things from independent brands that I'm going to be showing and sharing for this week and into the weekend. I'm going to have several lives going on. Friday, I'll probably go live for part of the day. I want to show you guys small businesses, indie businesses, businesses that need you to stay in business. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're not going to be owned by a big conglomerate. None of the brands that I'm going to be talking about are like that. And I just want a lot of them to succeed. I'm pulling for all of these brands that I've talked about tonight. Jenny Patinkin. That little hairbrush thing, I am telling you, the hairbrush brush will be your new favorite thing. She's got these little brush babies. Let me show you really quick. She has such neat, vegan, cruelty-free, great stuff. I don't feel bad sharing a small business. I really don't. It's like my inbox is inundated right now. This is where we should be. So she's got an eyelash curler that's made for hooded eyes. Her brush cleaner, I love. Look at this. Clip this to the outside of your purse. And it's got little tiny mini makeup brushes with full-size heads. So it's like a mini palm size. They're weighted so they feel like you're using like a big brush, but they're not. And I love that you can clip these to your bag. Super cute. This brush is just the most interesting thing I've seen. It's ultra thin for skincare so that you're not overusing, and it would be great for foundation too. Just a really neat shape. And then the bottom part of it is like a gua sha tool. I think that's cool. This is the Brush Babies. This is the one that Felice always talks about. This is like the cutie patooties. All these brushes are in here. They've got the weighted handles, and she loves them. This was Oprah's favorite thing, like last year, sustainable, dual. Oh, no, yeah, this is Oprah's favorite things, yes. And then it shows these cute little luggage tags, but the little hairbrush brush is like my favorite. Let's find it. This 15 piece I gave as a gift to my friend Mindy because her brushes were appalling. Fantastic. They're so nice. They're so soft. They're so luxurious. Here's the ice globes that I was talking about. Look how cute they are with like the little hearts. I mean, great gift. If you're oily, this is one of those oil mattifying rollers. It's like just, it's so interesting to be able to use these different tools for different people. Okay, this is the greatest gift of all time. It's the hairbrush brush. And when I tell you that in 2 seconds flat of going with it, your hairbrush is literally clean. You can then wash it with soap or shampoo, let it dry, and you will be like back good as new. It's literally, it goes in, I don't know how it does it, but it does. And for like, if you have a grab bag or white elephant party, I am telling you, this thing is unbelievable. She's got so many great gift ideas. Small business. We love small business. Shop small. Shop small this holiday season. Now more than ever. This is where your dollars need to go. Shop in your neighborhood stores. Any boutiques that are in your neighborhood, you guys, they are dying this year. I have seen the numbers. I see what is going on. This was really interesting. Last night, I saved this. Where is it? Here. This came from a shop owner in Austin, Texas. No, we won't have a massive Black Friday blowout this year, not because we don't want to, but because we can't. Why? Because margins matter. We buy products for vendors at around 50 to 60% of what we sell them for. Deep discounting eats directly into that margin, the money that pays our team, freight, operations, and the everyday cost of running a boutique. A 20 to 30% sale sounds simple, but for a small business, it often means taking home very little or nothing on the item. This year especially, costs are up from shipping to products to labor, and we want to protect the health of the business more than we wanted to have deeper, bigger discounts. We planned our Black Friday this year intentionally, strategically, curated, and it says, being honest doesn't mean that we're not excited. We are, but we're choosing smart over reckless. And then she goes on to say, thank you for choosing small, for showing up, and for letting us grow with you. We hope this year's Black Friday feels intentional, exciting, and full of the things that you truly love. That is what's happening to small businesses right now, you guys. They are literally bracing for the season right now, and it's a scary place. It truly is. Shop small. Anybody have any last kernels of wisdom that they would like to bestow on us? I love you all. Happy Thanksgiving to those of you who are celebrating. Anybody having a hard time during your Thanksgiving, this is what I'm going to tell you to do. Step away, walk into the bathroom, bring your little makeup bag with you, put on a lip product that makes you feel really good. Take some deep breaths, send me a DM. I will send some good energy back to you. No matter how other people treat you, this is what my mom always said. Never let it be said that you made the wrong choice, that you did the wrong thing. Always be in the right. Always, when they go low, just go high. Always think of yourself as above whatever bullshit it is that is going on. You are a beautiful person on the inside and out. And I hope that everybody can get through this holiday season with the help of all of us here collectively, the support that you need, the things that we've talked about in here. This is a place where you can feel totally safe. Tomorrow might be a disaster for some of you, and it might be wonderful for some of you. I will try to go live tomorrow night. We're going to my sister's really early. I might be going to help Mindy, and we're supposed to get 10 inches of snow on Saturday. So who even knows? I love you all. Stay safe. I am grateful and thankful on this Thanksgiving for all of you and for what we're building here together. Thank you so much, you guys. I love you all so much. Sending lots of positivity your way. And when you can't get anything else to work, get your skincare going. It'll make you feel like $1,000,000. Love you all. Good night.